Now, this is an ABC Action News Update.
Good evening to you. I'm Jasmine Stiles. Meteorologist Jason Adams will have your forecast in a bit, but first, let's get to your ABC Action News Update. Today marks day 7 of the search for Brian Laundrie. Law enforcement tell us they have reason to believe he could be in the Carlton Reserve, so the search continues. The FBI and members of more than 6 law enforcement agencies are combing through tough terrain. This is an area prone to flooding, and around 75% of the reserve is covered by water. But law enforcement tell us they've been doing everything they can to locate Brian since the search began last week. The only difference now is that the FBI has issued a federal arrest warrant for him. Crews have been out there for days combing through almost 25,000 acres. To put that into perspective, that's about the size of Fort Myers. As law enforcement focus on the search for Brian, people across the country are keeping Gabby in their hearts. In New York, firefighters put candles at the entrance to the station. This isn't too far from her hometown of Blue Point. Now let's get to your forecast with meteorologist Jason Adams.
And overnight tonight, expect low temperatures to fall back into the low to mid 70s area wide. We could see a few upper 60s here for Pasco, Hernando, and Citrus counties. We had that this morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see that again tomorrow morning as we're seeing slight signs of fall in the area. Of course, it's still going to be pretty hot in the afternoon like it was today, with most inland areas being up to around 90 degrees. We could even exceed that. 91, 92, not out of the question. We're going to have lots of sunshine here across the area as we go through the day, just like we did Saturday. In coastal spots, we're looking at our temperatures here into the upper 80s, close to 90. So we'll start out in the morning on average around 73 to 74. We'll bump up to around 86 to 87 already by noon. The average high this time of year is still 90 degrees. So we're not too far away from that. And I know many of you are saying, okay, well, when are we going to get some of that cooler air that a lot of our friends up north are seeing? Probably not for the next week. It would be probably not for the next month, because honestly, it's really October that we start to get some cold fronts coming through, changing things significantly for us. But we do have a weak boundary that'll sag south, and that will help deliver some slightly less humid air as we wake up Monday morning. So by Monday morning, more 60s showing up than 70s. We could even get 60s in our interior sections all the way south to Arcadia, maybe even into Tampa, falling below 70 degrees for the first time in several months. So we'll continue to watch it for you, but it looks like we're in a dry stretch of weather ahead for the next week with just an isolated shower storm.
Thanks, Jason. That's all for your ABC Action News pregame update. We'll see you after the game.